Changed the Wi-Fi password cause my roommate kicked me out so her best friend could take my room. I 23F, was living with my roommate, also 23F, for the past year. A few things to know for context. She's been overseas since March, and I was looking after her cat while she's overseas, and she won't be back until late July. We have known each other since high school, where her best friend also went to school with us. Roommate and I were on the same soccer team for 6 years, and I considered them both my friends. Her parents own the 3-bedroom unit. Third broom is used as an office cause it's tiny. I asked her before she left if she wanted me to clean her room while she was gone, vacuuming, dusting blinds, etc. But she declined and said to just keep her door closed so the cat doesn't throw up on the carpet. I'll refer to roommate as Rachel and her best friend as Cassie. In May she sent me a text informing me that Cassie's mom was renting out their house so she would need my room, and I'll need to move out. She gave me a deadline of July, as that's when they get back from a music festival. Next day, I get another text from Rachel telling me that Cassie found black mold in Rachel's room when she came over to clean Rachel's sheets and asked me to clean the mold. I refused cause it should be incredibly obvious how dangerous that is. All of this made me incredibly angry and even more betrayed that she would discard me so easily without a second thought, and still had the nerve to ask me to keep pet sitting for her and clean the mold out of her room, which could have been avoided. She also conveniently sent me the power bill for the last quarter that just happened to end at the end of June, but managed to overcalculate what I owed by $100 because she didn't factor in her share of the connection fee. Her cat also peed on one of my armchairs, inherited from my mother, that are very precious to me. I sent her a message about getting them cleaned, and I've been left on red ever since. I did everything I could to protect those chairs. I put sheets on them so if he jumped on them, the hair wouldn't be all over them. I stuck cardboard along the entire sides of them so he couldn't use them as a scratching post. I thought they were safe until changed the Wi-Fi password cause my roommate kicked me out so her best friend could take my room. Part 2. I thought they were safe until I was moving my stuff out and noticed there was cat hair on both of them, and a big stain accompanied by a weird smell on one that was not there before. I began thinking of ways to cause a mild inconvenience to her. I refused to break anything or hurt the cat. My mom came up with the classic, prawns in the curtain rods, but we have no curtains. My friend said I should take the cover off the wall-mounted AC and put those dead mice from pet stores people use to feed snakes inside. Alternatively, he said to put brake cleaner on the fan of the AC so it would slowly break down over time. But I didn't want to risk the parents figuring out it was me because of the timing of it breaking. She's not good with tech, so I opted to change the Wi-Fi password on her, as it would disconnect all devices previously connected, and then she wouldn't know the password to get back in. I then ripped the sticker with the password off the router so she couldn't use the QR code to scan back in, and I changed just the first letter to have a capital so it wouldn't seem too far-fetched that she was just typing it wrong. She's in the midst of a law degree, so part of me feels bad if she potentially fails any classes, but at the same time, she had no care for me, so why should I care about her classes when her parents pay for her degree anyway? So if she reads this cause someone shows her, pay for the cleaning fee for the armchairs or I'll lawyer up. Edit. To those who are wondering, I left on the 23rd of June, gave her 3 weeks notice. She sent me a message saying she only left because she assumed I'd be there to look after her cat until she got back, and that I needed to help her find someone else to look after the cat. She ended up getting her older brother to stay in the apartment to look after the cat. Her cat also took a shit on her bed the day before I left, so I guess karma really does exist.